Hello, hello, my sweet friends. Maggie here. I'm so happy that you came by to see me today. I am going to work today on my daughter's little album. This is for her birthdays and Christmases. Her mom hopes that she can add pictures to it for a number of years for Leah to have as a keepsake. So, before we do that though, let's read God's Word. I put my glasses on this morning. The Father which seeth in secret himself shall reward thee openly. Matthew 6:6. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth. Psalms 121:8. Okay, and I have some shout outs. I don't know what those scissors are doing there. Selena Stephens, Betty Ann Flood, Melinda, 4815, Gwen from Gwen the Trash Witch, Mary Jo Crafting and Dolls, Susan Gazaway, Debbie Kelly, Simply Cassie, TJ Bird's Journey, Linda from Crafty Lenny P, and Leanne Jones 598. As always, thank you for your wonderful comments. I can't tell you how many times I've read one of your comments, and your sense of humor has just made me smile and laugh, or the words you've written have encouraged me or made me think, oh wow, I didn't know that. I really appreciate that. So anyway, thank you for your comments. I do love them so very much. So, and I'm just giving you all big bear hugs if I could. I really would. All right, so I'm working on this today. I gave my desk a good wipe off with some alcohol before I started because alcohol seems to work the best. It works better than baby wipes. I'm getting the dried on glue off, or any stray ink or anything like that. So I'm working on this morning instead of some other things. Normally I would do a collage project, but I realized how quickly the time is passing, and I do want to have this done way before Christmas, so I need to get in gear. And the problem is that when I'm tired, or I think I need to do something else first, I don't want to work on it when I'm tired, So I slept good last night. Thank the Lord for a good night's rest, and so let's get going with this. I'm not sure what all I'm going to do. I was going to set my timer for an hour. Actually, I'm going to set my timer for 45 minutes because that's when my battery seems to want to run out. I may need to replace my camera batteries. I don't know. But they were lasting for an hour, but lately they seem to be going at around 45 minutes. So I'm going to set my timer so that I have some idea how much time I have left before my battery dies. Now I'll probably go longer than 45 minutes, and I was going to grab 2 batteries, but I didn't. So I'm probably going to go at least an hour, maybe a little bit more, but we'll see what we get done. All right, so the timer is running. I'm not working against the clock. I just don't want my battery to die. Okay, so what I've done already, I need to finish this right here, this page. Okay, this is it's going to be a magnetic page right here. So these are all going to be, she can put pictures in here, or I'm not going to make any photo mats just yet because I don't know what size photographs she wants to use. But this will hold all of these photos in place, and I should have another piece. Oh, I do. I've got 2. All right, so I think the first thing I'm going to do is to glue this one on. And then I'm going to go back and I think put paper on the front and back pages. So let me take this off. This is my first time working with magnets, so Maybe some of you are more, I was going to fill my glue bottles before I started and I didn't. Maybe some of you have had, and I have watched other people create with them, but I just haven't before. I haven't done anything that required magnets. Although I think they're pretty cool. I love that little click that you hear sometimes. Oh, this is really, oh, let's see, is this gonna come out now? Let me test it on something. It's not precious. Oh, I'm wasting my time. Why didn't I do this beforehand? Okay, so it's gonna come out. So, yeah, it's chilly here in Houston, although today is a little warmer than it was yesterday, I guess. But you know, it's not really cold. I mean, it seems cold because you know, we have that, I'm just going to put some glue on this. We have that those very hot temperatures all summer. So when it drops below 80 or into the 70s, low 70s or 60s, you know, it feels really cold to everybody. But personally, I love this kind of weather. It's kind of sort of fall weather. I need to bring this a little bit closer to me. All I can do on these is eyeball the borders and pray that I get them straight. You know, it's pretty straight. Okay, so this one I'm going to turn around and do it from this side. Now she can put photo mats on each one of these flaps. And she can put her photos in here anywhere she wants. She can make little notes. When little one starts making her own little notes, she can put those in here. Fortunately, this paper isn't directional. Thank goodness for small favors. Oh, Maggie. All right, so now this is finished. So this will stay closed. It's supposed to stay closed. Like I said, haven't worked with magnets a lot, so I don't know which ones work and which ones do not work. And then there's this one. This came with the kit. It's a 3D sticker, so I just took it and backed it with some pink cardstock and kind of fussy cut around it. And it's got a magnet in it, and it holds these little flaps closed. This is another place that she can put whatever she wants there. Okay, so those 2 pages are done. The front and back covers are, I need to put some paper. I haven't put paper yet because I wasn't sure exactly what I was going to do. I plan on taking this die cut. I need to get my die cut out, and I want to do some pockets, one for the front, one for the back. So that's partly why I haven't done the front and the back yet. All right, so the other thing that I plan to put in here, it seems like there was another something I wanted to. This is going to be the waterfall, but I haven't decided where I'm going to put it yet. I thought about putting it right on the front, inside the front cover, but I think there needs to be a pocket there. So I may actually put it on this page. All right, so I'm not going to put anything on this page except I'll probably put a pocket on it, but for now I'm just going to put the paper. And I've got to remeasure how big these papers are supposed to be. Excuse my arm. So it's 5.5. So 5 by 8. I need to write this down. 5 by 8. And 4.5 by 8. Okay. All right, so now I just need to decide what paper I want to put here. Whoops. Did I just drop? Oh, this is going to be for the front and the back covers. This nutcracker. So that's going to go. I must have another one of those cut. Yeah, here's the one for the back. One for the front, one for the back. All right. Excuse me, I gotta put this up off this floor. All right, so I'm gonna use this piece of paper. Oh, this is another page I want to put in. So there should be another one of these. Oh, I'll come back to that. All right, so let's get this paper cut for these pages. So I need 5 by 8 and 4.5 by 8. So I hope everybody is doing well. I know it's really warm in a lot of places. I mean, really cool in a lot of places. I'm sure Cassie and Debbie Kelly are having snow up there in the far off north. Oh, I think this paper here is so pretty. 5. And 1 by 4.5. And a lot of these pages will have some little pockets on them, but I can do that last. 4.5. Yeah, oh. I can put little pockets on at the very last thing so I know where I want to put them. Okay. All right. This is going to go on here like this. I want to say hi to Candy and Tammy. Don't forget that both Tammy, like myself, although I think there's channels, well, I know like Tammy's channel is newer than mine, and send them some love. And Terry from Terry's Design Place. You ladies are all so sweet and kind to me. I appreciate it so much. And I just want you to know that. Now the other ones I made were not this thick. They didn't have this many pages. This is a little bit of a challenge for me. I don't want all this glue right here. This one's a little bit of a challenge for me. And I used really heavy cardstock, which you don't need to use that heavy of cardstock, but I knew this paper was really thin. And I wanted to be sure that it was good and sturdy. This is not great scrapbook paper. I mean, it's very thin. I'm sure it's about 24 pounds. It's got to be. Can't be any more than that. But it's pretty. And on this heavy cardstock, on this heavy pink cardstock, it shouldn't matter. Let's try it. Maybe that's better. Okay. So now I need to do these 2 pages. Now what paper do I want to use? Sorry. Oh my goodness, so sorry. I hit the camera. Say this. Well, they all go together. It doesn't really matter. Put this on here. I don't think it's... No, that's good enough. What is this page? So this is 5.5. So I need this to be 5. So I can cut this down. Yeah, if I can get some of these pages covered, then I'm trying to remember. Oh, I guess I didn't round them. You know, I like to round all my corners, but this is all pretty straight lines. So don't forget about Happy Mail. If you haven't left me an indication yet that you want to participate, I mean, I know some of you can't, unfortunately, because you are out of the country, but if you are in Alaska, I don't know about Puerto Rico. I don't think I have anybody from Puerto Rico anyway, or Hawaii, and I don't think I have anybody from Hawaii. You can certainly participate. I recently sent something to somebody in Alaska, and it wasn't, maybe this is not long enough, any different than it would have been if I was sending it to California. So if you want to participate, there's no obligation. I'm not asking you to send me anything in return. I just want to send you something. I need another sheet of paper. This is just not the right size. I'm going to put it over here to dry. That's the second time that piece of paper has been put to dry. Put to pasture. Another piece here. I'm sure glad I bought more than one pack. I don't know why, when my daughter and I were first in Hobby Lobby and we purchased these papers, why we thought one of these packets would be enough. But when she told me how big she wanted the book, I knew it wasn't going to be enough. So let me measure this again to see. So this is 5.5 by 8, so I need 5 by 8. Where did that roll of washi tape come from? It just flew right into the middle of everything. Keep these strips, so I'll probably use those. This page opens like this. Should probably have another piece of this on this page. Well, maybe not. Let's do these 2 pages. I'm sorry. I'm sorry this is so fiddly. I'm just working in real time. Like you were sitting right here with me and we're just, you know, you're doing something and I'm doing something and we're spending time together. So yeah, I got a little bit distracted. I don't know if I told you that I reminded you of everything about Happy Mail. One thing, you don't have to be worried about feeling obligated. I just would like to send something to you. It would make me happy. So 4.5 times 8. Sometimes, you know, these pages are all supposed to measure the same, like this should be 5.5, but it's not. So I'm gonna make this, well, it's almost 5.5. 4 7/8 times 8. Okay, 4 7/8. I'm gonna cut this paper right off at 8 because that's the height we need. Oh, that looks awfully narrow. Oh, Maggie. I cut this at 3 7/8. Ugh. Oh, I'm gonna have to get on another sheet. That's okay, thank goodness I've got it. I can't make too many mistakes like that. So I'm dropping everything today. Alright, so this is gonna go on here. Up another pad. I'm sorry for the crinkle if that bothers you. Oops, not that one. Don't put the wrong one. I want the nutcrackers. So my daughter's anxious to get the Christmas tree up and everything for the little one. I think it's a little soon yet, but when my husband was still alive, he did enjoy the Christmas tree. And so my daughter always, 4.5, she always tried to get it up, you know, early enough for him so he could enjoy it. I myself never did like to put the Christmas tree up early. I love the Christmas tree. I love Christmas decorations. In Michigan, in storage, I have not a complete Dickens Village, but I have many, many, many pieces of the Dickens Village. And I would set it up at Christmas on the piano. And I loved it. I love the Christmas tree and all of that. So sometimes I would put all the decorations up. Oh, you know, I'd start putting them up after Thanksgiving, but not the Christmas tree. I didn't put the Christmas tree up until about 2 weeks before Christmas. And I usually tried to take it down by January 2nd or as soon afterwards as possible, because I just didn't like to have it up that long, especially if it was a real Christmas tree. You know, if it just, they could just get so messy. All right, now I have that on this page. Fortunately, all these papers go together, but I think I'll use this one. Alright, so I'm just, these, like I said, these pages should all measure the same, but they don't because of the way they're folded, or you know how that goes. Okay, so this is, should be 5 by 8. And this one should be 4.5 by 8. And I'm measuring them, these measurements, because this is 8, all the pages are 8 inches tall. And this is 5 inches wide, or 5.5 inches wide, and this is 5 inches wide. So I'm cutting them half an inch less so that, you know, there's a border all the way around them. That's why I'm doing it that way. Okay, now pay attention to what you're doing, Maggie. I need 8 by 5. And 4.5. Not 3.5, 4.5. And like I said, these pages, probably almost all of them, at least the outer page, like this side of it, will have a pocket on it. And I just need to decide I think I know what shape I'm going to use. I'm probably going to use the same one I used in the other album I made because it's attractive and it doesn't take up a lot of room on the page. It's more like a tuck spot than an actual pocket. My poor little daughter, I feel so bad for her. Her job is, she loves the kind of work she does, but right now it's just taking so much time away from her little one that she is really having a hard time with it. And you know, unfortunately right now she has to work, and if there was any other way. But she's a trooper, she really is. I've said this before, I'm very proud of both of my daughters. I have two daughters. They're 8 years apart. The one that we live together and has the baby here, she's the youngest one. They both live in Houston. Both of them were born in Michigan, and the oldest one moved to Houston after we did because at that time the price of it just was a better place to be because of housing prices and everything, and they wanted desperately to buy a house. So they came to Texas, and this is where their home is. Now their daughter, my granddaughter, is married, and she's moved to Alabama with the baby, my daughter's grandson. And so chances are sometime in the future she may move there as well. And as it should be, you know, that's okay. I mean, I like her being close, but she's busy. She's finally in a job that she enjoys. She's a teacher librarian, and she had to really work hard to get to where she's at. Okay, so now both of these need to be colored. And maybe I'll use the Christmas trees again. It's about all I can. I'm not really rotating them out. I should have thought about that because I could have just rotated them, you know, like every so many page, but I wasn't thinking about that really. But I'm not too worried about it because they all go together so well that it doesn't really matter. I don't feel it does anyway. And most of the pages will be covered with pictures or notes or whatever she wants to do in there. Now, making these albums is not my my strong point. I learned to do it. I'm not the best at it, but it is fun. It is, you know, there's like everything else in crafting. You know, you make out of it. You get out of it what you put into it. It's like me making these videos, you know. I love doing it, and I get a lot out of doing it. I may not have a really high subscriber count. It doesn't really matter because I'm going to do it anyway because I enjoy it, and I'm making new friends, which is so lovely. 4.5, which is so lovely, and is the new friends I'm making are worth 10,000 subscribers, and I really and truly mean that. I did this at, no, that's right. Oh, just looks so skinny to me. So once all these pages are covered, I do want to leave, let me see, I've got one in front. I've got one near the back. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. One, two. Maybe like this page. I might want to add something different to it, you know. Oh, a gatefold, that's what I want to put in here. That's exactly what I want to do. I just need to decide what page, and I want to do a gate, you know. Oh, upside down. Whew, we don't want that. Oh, come back here, Christmas trees. Oh, don't stick. This PVA glue, once you put any pressure on it at all, it's on there for good. I can tell you that. Okay. So where do I want the gatefold? So haphazard with the glue. I'm not real purposeful. I'm putting glue down. Okay. Oh, I should. No, I could put. I don't know. All right, let's just keep going. Okay, so this page. I can use this page again. Okay. So I know I need 8 by 8 by 8 by. And this is 8 by 5. This one should be 8 by 5 as well. Yeah, and this should be 4.5. And I have all kinds of, I've been thinking about what can I make with all these little scraps I'm gonna have left over, and I think I know what I'm gonna do with it. This kit has some adorable stickers, so I'll probably use those on the pockets. The other stickers are rub-on stickers. I don't think I'll use those in here. They're cute. They're very cute. So please forgive me when I'm quiet. I'm gonna see when the timer goes off. Which probably won't be too far from now. I may go get another battery, so when the battery dies, I have something ready to replace it. And try to get as much done as I can. It would be so lovely to get this as near finished as possible so my daughter can start thinking about how she wants to put her pictures, and then, oh, this is a little low, but I can't peel it out now. How she wants to put her pictures and what kind of photo mats I can make for her, what size, and I'm going to line this, even though this, I know I can't get this up. There's no point in even trying. So this page, unfortunately, is going to be out of step. Now I need another piece of that. And all these different papers, using them one time for me can feel a little overwhelming. But I'm trying my best not to let that bother me. Maybe that's one, well, and you know, not a lot of people really use albums anymore, but you know, there's lots and lots of people, lots and lots of channels on YouTube that are devoted to albums. So, and there's some wonderful, oh, there it goes, okay. All right, I'm gonna pause the camera and go get another battery. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I got a new battery and I set my timer for 30 minutes. And we'll stop there because that'll mean the video is an hour and a half long, which is plenty long enough. I didn't cut this narrow enough. Four and a half. So yeah, some of the monotony on these pages, you know, I was saying about it being too kind of overwhelming, will be broken up with pockets. And this paper is pretty busy anyway. I like things a little bit simpler, I guess. All right. Now, maybe I could do my gatefold on this page. Yeah, I think maybe I will. I thought I had it cut, but this basket here, I had to set up a table beside me because everything for this is in this basket, and I've got a basket with envelopes in it, or little here, in it for the other things I'm working on, like, you know, like the crossword collage, and so this is going to be the gatefold. This looks like it's a little bit too tall. Like this, and then I'll put some paper right here. I just want to make sure that this is going to close. I'm going to hold that up out of the way for a minute. Is this really good? Yeah, I think so. So let me get I'm so glad I figured out how to use these, because I love them, and I could not figure out for the life of me how to use them. I mean, I know how to use them. You gotta put your paper and press the punch, you know, as far as the mechanical part of it. But I didn't know how to get the design to come out right. Oh, come on. There. Oh, I didn't want to punch. Of course, it leaves a nice, lovely mess. I've thought about saving some of the things from these and putting them in a little tiny container and using them for confetti for shaker cards. But so far I haven't done that. One more. Okay. All right, so this is going to go in here. I think I will use I think I'll just, these are a little bit too long for some reason. They are too long. Well, no, they're not. They should be 8.5 inches. Maybe it's just the way that I'm looking at them. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to carry over the our friends here. Or maybe. Maybe I could put like this. Maybe I'll do that. Okay. I'll put our little nutcrackers on the front. Let's measure. I know I need 8 inches. 8 by... Mm-hmm. 8 by 1.5. Let's see. Let's cut one and see how that looks. And I'll use these little strips to go down between the pages to cover the where they're connected. By 1.5. That's why I'm not going to throw them away. Oh no, that's maybe 8 by 2. That's too narrow. Yeah, I think 8 by 2. Oh, I hear my son-in-law downstairs playing with the baby. She loves her daddy. He's a good daddy. He has been since the day she was born. He's a very good daddy. I'm sorry, I know I'm out of frame. I'm so sorry. And I need to trim this. I'm just going to kind of curve this a little bit. And I'm going to be when I was deciding how I was going to put this together, you know, I had made a couple of base ones. One for my daughter for her baby shower. And then I made one for my granddaughter and my great-grandson. Oh, these don't match up very good. But I'm not going to worry about that. because my friend Lori, the old paper lady, she did a video for me on how to put it together, but that's all I knew how to do, was just make the base. I'm just trying to line these up so they're, and I appreciated that so much. And Lori, I will list your channel again in my description box. But when my daughter asked me to do this one, I thought, oh, I just hate to make this great big book without any little extra stuff in it. So I watched a couple of videos, but it was really hard to. So basically what I'm saying is I got the ideas that I wanted, and then I said I can figure it out on my own. It's just a matter of measuring it. I mean, I don't do near as nice a job as some of these other ladies do, but all right, I need to put these down, and then I will glue a piece of paper on there. But yeah, I just kind of measured and said, all right, I want to do this. I gotta take, this is my problem. I don't drink enough. And like, I'll set a cup of coffee or tea here beside me and I forget to drink it. And then I haven't drank any water or anything. It takes me hours to drink 1 cup of coffee. Now, if I was sitting eating a donut or a piece of pie or a piece of cake, well, that wouldn't be the case. And at this point, I might ask one of you if you were here with me, would you like another cup of coffee, or can I get you something? It's getting late. And you would probably tell me, no, I'm fine. Or yeah, maybe I'll have a little bit more coffee. Wouldn't that be fun? And I could ask you, does this look like it's lined up correct? Should I move it a little bit more to the left or the right, or up or down, or how's it looking? Can you eyeball it for me? And you would be here to eyeball it with me and say, no, Maggie, you got that all whopper-jawed. Now, what I'm worried about is this staying closed the way it should. I'm also not happy because my little scrollies don't match up, but like I said, I'm not going to worry about it. If I was really, really careful, I could probably get them to match up. And if my daughter isn't happy about that, we can take it off and try to get them to match up. She notices things like that. My daughter is a very detail-oriented person, the youngest one. She is very detail-oriented. And her books, you know, if she wants to keep something for a long time, like a certain book or magazine or whatever it might be, she's very, very careful with it, and it has to be pretty pristine to start with. Okay, and then I got little papers fluttering all around me here. This is 5.5. Needs to be 5 inches. Let me cut the 8 off first. I don't know when you're going to see this. I don't know how I'm going to upload it. Oh yeah, I'm going to upload it right away. I just don't know when I'm going to schedule it. Oh no. Schedule it to go. So everybody can see it that wants to see it. You know what I mean. Publish it is what they call it. Ah, I'm not having it. Wait, how can I keep this closed? Oh, these scrollies are really off. All right, I could. I may have to redo this one actually. I mean, I could put magnets in it and it would stay closed. If I take these off, I don't know. I've got plenty of paper, so I can remake this part. I could put little magnets in. Oh, that's going to be covered anyway, so it doesn't matter. I could put little magnets in and it would stay closed then. Let's see if I can get this one off. This one's probably not going to be as easy because it wasn't on there. It's been on longer. But sometimes this little tiny thin ruler, it works. I've used it before like this if I want to get something up. But it has to be something like this that's pretty substantial. Okay, so this is going to look awful when I take this off. But it's okay. I can fix it all. I'm going to make two. I'm not going to do it right now. I'll do it later, but you'll see it when it's finished. I'm going to take two. I'm going to make two more of these and try to line the edges up better. And then put little magnets. I'm going to put little magnets on here, on each side, and then two right here, and that will keep it closed. Keep them closed. Theoretically. All right. So let's go on back here. See, and this little magnet's kind of off. It wants to catch right there. I don't have too much more time left. I don't want to go any longer. So I've only got 3 more pages to cover. I've got 4. So we did quite a bit. So I think I'm just going to end this video here. I'm happy with what I've gotten, what I've accomplished right now today. I'm happy that you came along with me. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it's different than the normal thing that we do, but it's something that I hope will be special. So anyway, I'm gonna get off of here for now. I'm gonna maybe I'll come back and do another video. I'm not gonna work on it anymore today. I may cut these out though, so I have them ready to put in. I wish that, I know that paper punch won't punch through two of these at the same time, but I'm going to just have to be more careful with how I line it up. And then I'll cover them and put magnets in them. Then I have to make sure, well, I'll do all that later. Anyway, thank you for coming along with me. I love you guys. I appreciate you so much. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think, you know. If you, especially when it comes like to the use of the magnets, since I'm going to use some more, you know, a better way to use them. And any tips or tricks you have. And have a good, this is Tuesday, so I hope that your week has started out good. And don't forget to drop a little notation about Happy Mail in if you want to participate. And what else? I guess that's it. Give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment. And be kind to those around you, you know. Sometimes it's only giving somebody, a stranger, a smile, and that will make their day. Be grateful for at least one thing in your life, for one thing outside. Like, I'm looking out my window right now and it's a beautiful day. I'm thankful for that. And then do something that makes you feel happy, that brings you joy. And I will see you in the next one. I love you guys. Bye-bye. Bye.